Good morning, Sycamore Junior High, and welcome to morning video announcements. Before we start, could everyone please stand and face the flag, and we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, before we start, we have our great and wonderful principal, Dr. Ray, with some important notes about Friday's upcoming football game.
Well, welcome staff and students to our second week. Hey, great job yesterday. I'm proud of everyone, including the drill on Friday. You guys did a great job and we sure do appreciate that. A couple things I'd like to talk about. First one is the football game. This Friday is our first high school football game. We are very lucky here at the junior high because the stadium, the high school stadium, is on our property. One of the things that we want you to keep in mind is that when you are at the football game, you are representing our junior high and making a reputation for not only yourself, but for our entire student body. So we always like to go down what the rules are, so you know what to expect, what it looks like to behave at the football game and what it does not look like to behave, so that you are fully aware, because unfortunately if you do not behave, we have about 20 supervisors and we have had to ask students in the past to have their parents pick them up if they couldn't follow proper behavior. So it's going to be a great night out. It is the Aviators versus Loveland. It's supposed to be a great night for it, so we look forward to seeing you there. We have a student section in the bleachers, which is right by the band. This is where the junior high students should be sitting, relatively speaking. If you need to use the restroom or if you need to go to the concession stand, no problem. If you want to take a few minutes to get there by talking with friends and those types of things, we understand that piece. But the intent is that you're there to watch the game and show your spirit. And you do not do that by not being anywhere in the stands nor watching the game. So you need to spend the majority of your time in that section with your friends, enjoying yourself. Where you are not supposed to be is back behind the bleachers, under the bleachers, or in the big open area up next to where the tickets are sold, running around, chasing one another, throwing water bottles, and those types of things. If you are found to be doing that, you're going to be asked by a supervisor to get to the appropriate student section, and if you have to be asked more than once, then we will call your parent and have them come grab you. So you want to make sure you're on your best behavior, setting a great reputation for yourself and for the junior high student body. So thank you for that piece. One more piece before I turn it over to Mr. Harris is that we had over the summer about 15 Aviator Bell teachers who expressed an interest to me directly through an email about participating in an inner peace program, which is a meditative and relaxation experience. We are going to have training this the 21st and the 24th, so Tuesday and Friday. Your Aviator Bell teacher will talk with you if you are one of those Aviator Bells. And what you're going to need to do is meet us on those days at 11:28. You go right at the end of fourth bell to the auditorium. You can bring all of your school items with you if you have things between bells, because it's going to be a very brief training. So Tuesday and Friday in the auditorium, if you are one of the Aviator Bells whose teacher reached out about an interest in this program. We look forward to that time. It's going to be great. And now back to Mr. Harris.
All right, thank you, Dr. Ray. All right, and speaking of the football game tickets will be on sale before the game. Pre-game tickets are $5. That's $5 for anybody. You can buy those at the high school, and I'll check with Mr. DeJoy to see if we'll be selling those here. But if you buy a ticket at the gate the day of the game, that night, it's going to be $8. So the $5, I think, is less than $8. So I'd go with the $5, okay? All right. Hola, ni hao, bonjour, namaste, salam, annyeong, salam, that should be shalom, I think, ciao, konnichiwa, and hello. The informational meeting for International Club is going to be this Wednesday in room 214. That's Most Walford's room during Aviator Bell. If you're interested in learning about the different cultures or sharing your own, join the International Club. Every week will be a different cultural festival. Students, don't forget your first class tickets have value. On September 7th during lunch, you can purchase tickets using your money for the Coleraine versus Sycamore High School football game. The game will take place that night, or you can use your first class tickets to earn a ticket to the game. Start saving now. Don't forget to put your name on your tickets and keep them in a safe place. We will share the procedures for purchasing the tickets the week of September 7th. If you're interested in controlling computer technology devices in order to organize a specific task, if so, the Sycamore Junior High first ever robotics team will have their first organizational meeting tomorrow. That's Tuesday the 21st in room 221 during Aviator Bell. Any questions, please contact Mrs. Jarvis. And we have another special guest in our studio, Mr. Brooks.
Aloha, Mr. Harris. Thank you for that nice introduction this morning. We are back together. Looks like WKRP Cincinnati. So nice to see you.
Good to see you
and
too.
Good morning, students. I've been asked to read a PBIS announcement. I saw where you started to read it, and you didn't take all my thunder, so I will finish. Your first class tickets have value. Next Tuesday, August 21st, we will have our first pop-up drawing. Put your name on the back of your first class ticket. Bring that ticket with you to lunch. Teachers will be in the lunchroom with buckets to collect your tickets. Winners will be drawn before the end of lunch and will win a free snack from the cafeteria for themselves and Mr. Brooks. Enter as many times as you like. Students, I was just kidding. The snack is for you and your friend. Mr. Harris, thank you. Look forward to being with you again this year. Thank you, students. Have a great day.
All right. Are you someone who likes to sing and dance? Do you want to try something new at the junior high? Sycamore Singing Company may be for you. Sycamore Singing Company, or SSC, is an extracurricular show choir here at the junior high, and auditions are coming up soon. In order to audition, that means you have to, attend one of two clinics that will be held next week in room 105. These clinics will be on Tuesday, August 28th and Wednesday, August 29th, and last until 4 o'clock. If you're an athlete, you need to just communicate that with your coach so you can make it to one of those clinics. You must provide your own transportation home, so plan accordingly. If you have any questions, see Mr. Callahan in room 105 today for a detailed handout. And we're got our third administrator in here today, all right, our newest administrator, but I think she's going to do a great job, Mrs. Belfram, with a few key words for you.
Good afternoon, student and staff. We will be taking the MAP assessment this week. You will take reading on Wednesday and math on Thursday. Please go to bed early, eat a good breakfast, and charge your device. To prepare your Chromebooks for testing, we need you to do a hard shutdown today. So please take out your Chromebooks, shut them down, count to 10, and then restart your machine. Please do this now. Great job. Remember, be safe, be respectful, be responsible, be problem solvers, because that is being Sycamore. Have a great rest of the day.
What a great start from Mrs. Belfram. That's a great announcement. All right, last but not least, students, remember, the general school supply list requires one composition book that's used for school-wide use. So, even if it said bring one for language arts, or I know the students in my class have to have a composition book, you need to bring a composition book to use for a school-wide special program, all right? So, make sure you purchase this composition book as soon as possible and check with your language arts teacher as to when you need to bring that to class. That is all of our announcements today. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.